is your name?
And my name is Suleiman, and today we are going to review some what ifs.
What if we could teleport anytime, anywhere?
What if we could breathe underwater?
And last but not least, what if we could remember everything since we were born?
So if your curiosity demands it, stay with us to discover new things and satisfy your most curious desires. This is What If?
What if we could teleport anytime, anywhere? Imagine you, yes, you. Imagine you and the possibility to go everywhere at any time you want. Let's pretend you want to travel to the Great Chinese Wall. Imagine you could actually just teleport to that place. Imagine you could teleport to Big Ben, take a picture, then teleport to Seattle and enjoy a walk by the beach, all in the same day. What if people could actually do that? In fact, scientists have thought about teleportation since decades ago. But with the arrival of the internet, the idea was put to test. The internet principle is to take data fragmented into 1,000 pieces, send the data through the network and make it appear in the other side in terms of seconds. What if we could do the same but with the human body? Not digital data, but instead physical data. Well, there is a theory that could actually lead to a future development of physical material teleportation, the quantum entanglement theory, which is a physical phenomenon that occurs when pairs or groups of particles are generated, interact, or share spatial proximity in ways such as the quantum state of each particle cannot be described independently of the state of the others, even when the particles are separated by a large distance.
Confusing, right? Well, let's say you have two coins in two different rooms. They represent the particles. Let's say you make them spin. Will they let heads or tails? You don't know. Even the speed to which they spin is a mystery until you measure it. Now, let's say they entangled. They're still spinning, but finally one stops. You see that it's heads. Now you know that the other coiner, whenever it stops, it's tails. Guaranteed. The coins or particles are communicating. They don't tell each other when to stop. Instead, they are like two parts of a whole. They share an unexplicable cosmic link. That is the principle of quantum entanglement. And physicists have been exploring how to use entangled particles to develop quantum computers, able not only to send and receive digital data even faster, but to send and receive actual physical data, small objects, files, important industrial accessories, among others. Imagine a future where we can teleport. Roads will then be useless as well as any other way of transport. Planes, trucks, buses, motorbikes, and even cars. Fuels will become useless as well. The only exception will be to use fuel in industry, harvesting machines, and weaponry. Imagine how pollution levels would decrease and how the effectiveness of police corps, hospital corps, armies, first aid institutions, civilian defense, and Red Cross will then increase. Imagine how fast space travel would be. It's all utopic, but the fact is that to do so, your body will be destroyed in this side and rebuilt in the other. Something close to suiciding and reviving. Would you die multiple times and be rebuilt over and over?
What if we could breathe underwater? Despite the presence of lungs inside our chest and that we breathe oxygen from air, let's imagine we could actually take it from the water. Well, let's put our lungs to test. In the first place, And despite we are not considering, we have always known the oceans, lakes, and rivers, water is far from being a safe place. If we could go and jump in the water and actually live there for more than a week, let's say a month, we could become shark food. We would be killed by some poisonous sea snake or by some jellyfish. The possibilities to survive, even if we could breathe and efficiently move in the water, are few. But let's pretend for a moment that there are no threats at all in the shape of predators, small poisonous creatures, or inoffensive fish you could eat and then die due to some unknown reason or poison. Let's imagine we are alone, safe, and protected by technology usable underwater. There is still a huge threat to our existence inside: the water pressure. The human body is not able to resist water pressure beyond the 220 meters deep. Our bodies, beyond that, will be crushed by the huge weight done over each and every part of your body from each and every direction. To clarify this, we only need to do some math, and we find that without immersion oxygen tank nor swimming equipment, the pressure endured by our bodies at that depth is 20 times the atmosphere pressure.
Still not convinced that this is a bad idea? Don't worry. Submarine volcanoes will do the job quite well, producing continuous eruption, heating the water and increasing the temperature to more than 100 Celsius degrees. In the end, the only thing we could do would be to isolate our civilization and create what we have today: spaces to us, spaces to preserve wildlife and keep animals at bay, and large areas still to be explored, still to be tamed, still to be claimed, and why not inhabited.
And last but not least, what if we could remember everything since the very moment we're born? How would we live our life if we could do that? Would we become better human beings? Would our existence have deeper meaning?
Let's think about it. Imagine you and your childhood memories intact, as if you were using a computer and you could store every moment in a hard drive with a huge storage capacity. It would be amazing to remember everything when it comes to study. Imagine being in a written exam and you and everyone else would be almost perfect because every single lesson would be stored in your head. You will need only to travel throughout your memories and select what do you need to use. Now let's get a little bit more philosophical. Imagine a society where every human being is able to remember everything since they were born. Wouldn't everyone behave in a good way because they would have learned from their mistakes? I would, and I guess you would. Let's think, for example, that time when you needed to learn a poem, a song, or a tale, and you completely forgot, you got nervous, and your mind went blank. Or for example, when you forgot your anniversary or someone's birthday or an important meeting. Think about all those events or things you went through and all the people you have met and that you would like to keep in your memories forever. A walk by the beach, your first kiss, the first word that you said when you were a baby, how your mom used to sing when you were in her womb. Think about it. We would remember it all.
What about those who have passed away? They would linger in our memories. Until the day of our death, they would exist and we could repeat their memories over and over. A dead brother, a dead mother or father, or a dead pet, despite their deaths, every beloved person to us would feel alive if we desire so. Because their faces, voices, smells, clothes, and beliefs would be fresh as if we were experiencing it in the exact moment we decided to remember them. Would this be a better place? hard to tell. It's a double-edged weapon that could also hurt us until the very end of our days. The way we betrayed someone, the way someone betrayed us, the day when one of your relatives died, the day you hurt someone you appreciated, or the day you experienced the pain of a terrible injury. That would indeed be a heavy charge to be loaded. No living human being would like to live that way. But, more important, would you like to pay the price of remembering everything? I would. My name is Jorlenis.
And my name's Suleima. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave us a like and comment. What would you do if you could teleport?
Where would you go?
What would you do if you could breathe underwater? Would you go swimming every day?
And finally, would you like to remember every single thing since the very moment of your birth? Don't forget to subscribe for more content. We want you to listen. Bye bye!